Y'all, this is U-Haul with Jess, and what I do here is I'm teaching you and giving you all the strategies that you need to save all the money on your groceries during the month. Before we started this meal planning for grocery hauls, my husband and I spent over $1,000 a month on food. Mind blown. Mind absolutely blown. It was an average of about $1,200 a month, and sometimes it was more. Outrageous. A lot of the food in the fridge was wasted. Some of the stuff was never cooked. I got all inspired to make this amazing meal and bought 1,000 ingredients and then never made it, and it just all went to waste. So meal planning is where we have learned to save so much money on our monthly budget so that we can use that money for more important things like paying off debt. Maybe eventually we'll go on a vacation. I doubt it. Let's pay off our debt first, but then one day maybe. I take that back. My husband is going to Israel in a couple of months, so that's fair. That's a big trip that we were financially able to work out. So if you guys feel like you need to get your finances under control when it comes to spending money on food, you're going to want to stick around. Hi, haulers, or soon to be haulers if you're here to learn. Today's just a typical Wednesday. Actually not typical because usually I work on Wednesdays, but I have the day off today, so I thought I need to give y'all some more details on this whole grocery haul thing. So I'm just gonna break down exactly how I plan my haul because you guys have seen plenty of videos of me going on the haul, but you haven't seen everything I do to prepare for the haul. I may have given you a little bit of details on some of my YouTube videos and my Instagram stories, but this video is dedicated to all the preparation it takes for meal planning. And I say all like it's a lot, but it's really not that bad and it's really pretty easy. You can do it in your spare time and it goes pretty quick. So what we're gonna do first is I go through my pantry and I go through my freezer and my refrigerator and I find what I have left over from months prior so that I can plan meals based off of those foods that I have. Instead of just planning all new meals, I base it off of what I already have. That way I'm saving money, as much money as possible on new stuff. So most of the time that's frozen meats. Most of the time that's things in the pantry that hold for more than a month at a time. But I'll just take you through a few things so that you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so I come to my freezer. I've got a deep drawer of a freezer. And if you look inside, you can see that I still have a whole entire loaf of bread. I have a whole entire bag of Mexican cheese, mozzarella cheese, 15 tortillas, some frozen vegetables. Oh, look, we have 2 bags of Mexican cheese, so won't be buying those. We have tons of frozen sausages. We have 1 holy guacamole, so I'd probably add that to the list. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over to my list on the counter and write down everything that I already have that I can base all of these meals off of, and then I'll add to the list the things that I need more of, such as this. But before moving on to write a few things down, I am going to keep looking. So in this next drawer, I have basically an entire bag of chicken. As I'm looking at everything, I'm wondering, like, what did we even eat this month? Because we have another loaf of bread. We even have another bag of chicken, so definitely not buying chicken. We have an entire frozen pork loin. We have tons and tons of turkey bacon. More Mexican cheese. Wow, Jess. Might have accidentally bought too much of that over the months because I didn't know that was down there. Another loaf of bread, so we're probably good on that. We've got more sausages and some hamburger meat, just maybe 1 pound of hamburger meat, some bagels, shrimp, turkey meat, and 1 loose sausage. So that's just, yeah, totally going in the trash. And this Cool Whip is probably from Christmas, so probably should throw that away. Then I open up my pantry and I look to see what I already have. I'm good on paper towels. We stock up quarterly on paper towels, toilet paper, air fresheners for the house, things like that. So I did that a couple months back. So In the month of September, I will not be buying these. So we're good on that and toilet paper. What else? What else? We always run out of snacks. I mean, obviously we're really low on the snack department. So we'll always stock up on those monthly. But the things that I usually keep extra of will go up top. So we have plenty of syrup, plenty of peanut butter, plenty of salad dressing, plenty of ketchup, and plenty of macaroni and cheese, plenty of chocolate chips. So won't be getting any of that. I've got plenty of lemon juice. Kylan, please stop. And plenty of avocado oil. So those are going on the list. One thing that's really important to remember when you're looking through your pantry and your freezer is to make sure you're really looking. Like, unlike my husband, move things out of the way so you can see what's deep in that pantry, because if you're not looking in the back of the pantry or the back of the fridge where things are hiding, then it's gonna go bad and you're gonna waste it. So make sure that you're moving everything around, clearing out all of the leftovers, or just at least moving them out of the way if you plan to be eating them before you go. Getting rid of things that are just rotten and just getting them out of the way to see how much you truly need. Because if you're just glancing real quick and then shutting the door and going, oh, well, maybe I need this, and you didn't really look, then you come home and you have 3 bags of Mexican cheese like I do. So yes, I've made the mistake in my life many, many times. I left my fridge open. Whoops. Love those fridges that beep to let you know that you left them open, because I do it all the time and my kids do it all the time. Another good thing to have when you don't want to waste food. So if we head over to my list, you can see that I have the side of things that I have. So I went through pantry, freezer, and wrote down everything. 6 pounds of chicken, 2 pounds of hamburger. Knowing exactly how much that I have will help me meal plan things that I need. So when going through, I'm like, oh, I'm low on holy guac. I'm low on the breakfast sausages. I'm low on canned vegetables. I'm low on butter. And writing all that down as I go through. And then at the bottom, sometimes I just jot down like possibilities of meals out of the things that I already have. We have so much kielbasa, I just need to buy veggies. I have everything to make keto fat bombs. I have lots of pasta salad noodles, so I could make a pasta salad. I have the pot roast. I mean, these are all ideas for later when I head over to Pinterest or other Google websites that are gonna help me make or look up meal ideas. Okay, so now I just logged into my Pinterest, typed in, so I had on my list that I had a pot roast. So I just typed in roast recipes, and here pops up an advertisement for Invisalign or Smile Direct Club. Whatever. Anyways, so look at all these options for pot roast. I have always wanted to make a Mississippi pot roast, and man, do I love those peppers. So that is highly likely gonna happen and be the option for that. And then, you know, the leftovers could always make a little sandwich for the kids' lunches. I think it's a brilliant idea. So I go ahead and click on that recipe, check to see what other ingredients may be involved, and then check to see if I have any of those, and then move on to chicken recipes and so on through the list of things that I already have. Another helpful hint here when you're looking through recipes is try to find something simple, because complicated recipes that call for 1,000 ingredients, well, obviously that's gonna cost a little bit more. This recipe for the roast is literally roast, a packet of ranch mix, ranch dressing mix, which I already have, a packet of gravy, which I already have, a 1/4 cup of butter, easy, and then some pepperoncinis. So out of that entire list, all I have to get is pepperoncinis. Well, we're getting butter because I need more, but we always buy that. So literally all I'm buying is some pepperoncinis. Easy. And then whatever I want to mix with it, whether it be potatoes or, you know, the vegetables that I need, we put those on the weekly haul list. So if this is one of the first recipes of the week, I'll buy it with the haul. And so on and so forth. And then always, if you're on Pinterest, make sure you save that recipe, because it's gonna suck when you go back to look for it and you can't find it. So if you save it and pin it on your page, it's easy access to go to it once you are ready to make the recipe for dinner. So next, you guys saw on my list, I have plenty of pasta, like pasta salad noodles, and I have a bunch of chicken. So I went ahead and typed in chicken pasta salad recipes, and I'm gonna go ahead and find something super easy that involves pasta noodles and chicken. avocado, which I buy every month. So it looks like cilantro and tomatoes is about all I'm gonna need to buy because I already have onions on my list. So this looks super good and super easy to make. That would be a great option for either dinner or lunches, or for making for a family who's in need. You know, if there's anybody at my church who's needing meals because they had a baby, or they're in the hospital, or, you know, they're recovering from a surgery, or whatever the case may be, I always like to have good options to be cooking for them. So this is a great one just to have. And then if there's nobody to cook for, your family will just eat it. I mean, I would smash on that. Smash on that. So anyways, that's going to go on the list too. Now, as far as all that Mexican cheese goes, well, we're probably gonna have a lot of Mexican nights. Lots of tacos, enchiladas, taco salads, anything I can think of to get rid of cheese. We put cheese on a lot of things, being that we eat or try to eat a low carb, high fat diet. So cheese will get through, and it's great because it freezes. So I don't even have to use it for the whole month, but it'll be nice just to make some plans around all that cheese, because 3 bags of Mexican cheese is just ridiculous. One thing that was also very full in my freezer was the kielbasa sausages. So another thing is I love looking for slow cooker meals, because slow cooker meals are easy and you throw them in the crock pot in the morning and they're done by lunch. This is a great appetizer option. It's a great snack during the day option, or mix it with dinner option. So slow cooker sweet kielbasa, never made it before, but it calls for brown sugar, barbecue sauce, everything I basically already have in my pantry. So we're gonna go with that for a night as well, just to get rid of some of that kielbasa. I'll probably look for a couple other kielbasa recipes because I just have so much of it. But look, there's even one made with pasta, so I could do that also. Just the options are obviously super endless. Is that a thing? Super endless? They're obviously pretty endless on Pinterest and Google. You can find so many easy options. So basically, you guys got the gist of it, that I just keep making delicious lists, or making lists of deliciousness, so that I can eventually switch over to making my grocery list. So for all of you who don't know, I do have a grocery haul bundle that you can use. This bundle has the grocery list PDF, it has the monthly grocery haul PDF, and it has the weekly grocery haul PDF. And what I mean by monthly and weekly is that monthly I go and I stock up on everything that's gonna last through the month. And then weekly I stop in the store for a quick 5 to 10 minute run for fresh produce and things that only last a week. Fruits, vegetables, fresh fruits and vegetables, and things like that. So you have your meal plan for all of that in the bundle. I already have a YouTube video below that explains all of that to you and how to use those bundles. So that's kind of where you go next, is just using those bundles to transfer everything on your list I just showed you to your actual PDF list. Whether you do that with a pen or whether you type it on the computer is up to you. Whatever's easiest for you. If you have kids, will this time spent looking up recipes and planning for this grocery haul be uninterrupted? Probably not. As a matter of fact, I've been interrupted doing this video like 15,000 times. And I'm not exaggerating. So will it take some time? Yeah, probably. But if you get a moment while the kids are napping, which was my goal today and it didn't work out, that'd probably be ideal. Probably the easiest for you. So if you guys are interested in these PDF bundle, grocery haul bundle, all you have to do is find me on Instagram, send me your email, and I will send it right over to you. Or leave a comment below with your email address, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. It's that easy. I'm willing to share it, and it's absolutely 100% free. Free is fun. Free is good. Because, you know, not much is free in life. I've heard nothing's free, but this one really is free. Okay, y'all, so I went ahead and wrote down all of my meals for the entire month. Week 1, 5 meals. Week 2, week 3, week 4. Some are creative, some I know are repetitive because I know we'll eat them. And then off to the side, I just write down different options for lunches during the week for the kids to pack. I've made videos about how to freeze peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for the month and so on and so forth. So these are all Lunchables. I homemade Lunchables. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. So anyways, I have the list written down. I like to write it. I like things on physical paper that I can touch, and then I transfer it to the computer. Excuse my counter, it's a mess. And then I transfer it to the computer, to my PDF, so that I can print it and take it with me to the store. And at that point, I also add all the prices of the individual things that I'm gonna need for the week. So let me show you. Another tip to keep in mind when you are writing down your list of foods that you're going to be buying at the store is to make sure there is always, always, always an estimated price for that food. Always. And one thing that I do want to be making for you guys in the near future, I have one for myself. Maybe I just need to edit it and get it out there and I can add it to the grocery haul bundle. But I keep track of the cost of everything that I buy on a regular basis so that I can always refer back to that so that I'm not always guessing. Sometimes I do have to get online and look up these prices to be sure for things that I don't buy on a regular basis. And you can do that via Kroger, via Costco's website, wherever you're shopping. But I like to keep track of it on a PDF on my own computer. So there's another tip or trick to keep in mind as well, so you're never guessing. So here it is, all transferred to my computer. I have all 5 meals, week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. I have each thing of fresh produce, each item of fresh produce that I'll need to buy for the recipes for that week, with the price next to them, as well as the total for the month. I try to set a budget of about $35 a week. You can see that these budgets are really around $10, but as the month goes on, there's always something that I need to add that I forgot, whether it be, oh, I forgot to get razors, or oops, we ran out of diapers early, or those are all examples that actually have never happened, but there's always something that we last minute need to add, so as long as it's not over $35 along with this, then I buy it. If you guys are just a little overwhelmed with doing a whole month of grocery shopping at one time, there is nothing wrong with starting with 1 week, meal planning for just that 1 week, and then coming back and doing 2 weeks, and then 3 weeks, and then so on. And I know plenty of haulers who have messaged me and were just like, 1 month is overwhelming. Let me tell you, the first time I tried this, I was overwhelmed. The grocery shopping scared me. I almost backed out halfway through the store. I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. We're going to spend $7,000. And my husband just assured me, it's going to be fine. Let's just get through this and see how it all works out. And well, we were under budget, so it worked out fine. It's going to be fine. Meal planning saves you. But if you just feel more comfortable doing a week at a time, there's nothing wrong with that. So just start with a week, then 2, and so on until you're there, and you'll be a pro in no time. I promise. It's not as overwhelming as it may seem at first. And in the end, you will save a ton of money. So now that you have a little bit of a rundown, make sure you go check out my YouTube video that explains how to utilize the monthly grocery bundle that is free to you, and get to work, you guys. Why postpone saving hundreds of dollars every month and thousands of dollars every year? There's just no reason to postpone it. So go take advantage of the free advice that I'm passing out to you. Ask any questions that you have, like, subscribe if you want to continue to learn more, and make sure you share with anybody who you feel is going to benefit from this. And that's it, guys. That's all I got for this week. Take care.